Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just above 53 cents. Again, it was a green day for XRP, but no real price movement. We're still stuck in that same channel between 50 and 55 cents, just waiting for that breakout moment on XRP. Now, I wanted to share this with all of you. I started watching Black Mirror, and let me tell you something. This show, it's geared around technology, but it shows you what could be coming in the future. There's an episode that's very similar to Elon Musk Neuralink. And this episode right here has to deal with a social credit score. It's an absolutely incredible show. If you get the time, definitely check it out. I just wanted to give it a mention. Now, because we're watching XRP go sideways for such a long period of time, people think that nothing is ever going to change the price of XRP. But here's 10 things that possibly can. This is 10 things that we're still anticipating, or some of them have actually already happened. This comes from Mystery of Crypto. So here are 10 reasons why XRP could explode in the coming time. Ripple SEC legal battle nearing its climax, a potential game changer for XRP. Once that case wraps up, I think that's going to be the biggest catalyst for XRP short term, because right after that, we're going to start getting announcements that this bank is working with Ripple. This company is working with Ripple as well. Ripple launching a new stablecoin, expanding its ecosystem. Now, there's a lot of FUD around this, and a lot of people don't like the idea of Ripple stablecoin. They look at it as a replacement for XRP. Me, I look at it as a win for Ripple and a win for XRP holders, and here's why. The banks are going to be willing to open their doors to a stablecoin. They will work with a stablecoin, especially since we're getting stablecoin laws here in the US in the coming months. And once the Ripple gets in the door with the stablecoin, XRP still has to move that stablecoin. I think that's what they're looking at Ripple. Beyond that, it also opens up the door for the bank to start utilizing XRP for on-demand liquidity as well. I think that's a win for us and for Ripple. An XRP documentary is coming to Netflix, mainstream spotlight. You know, there's a lot of people taking a shit all over that documentary already, and they haven't even seen it yet. I'm anticipating this documentary, and I think it's good that it's going to Netflix. A lot of people outside of crypto might want to get into crypto because of it. At least check it out before you FUD on it. Buzzing rumors of an XRP spot ETF. This one I cannot get on board with. I don't think we need an ETF for XRP. And I don't give a shit about BlackRock either. Oh, BlackRock wants to buy XRP. Oh, big deal. XRP and Ripple is going to be bigger than BlackRock, in my opinion. Ripple is going to be tied to trillions upon trillions of dollars. XRP is going to be moving trillions and trillions of dollars on a daily basis. I don't think we need an ETF. And even those Bitcoin ETFs, they're going to end up tokenized. And guess where they're ending up? On the XRP ledger, the Stellar network, other networks as well. Coinmetrics re-adds XRP to its index, signaling confidence. Coinbase re-enables XRP trading in New York. Now, those two things just happened. And I think that shows you that they're getting ready for something big coming for XRP. I think they know XRP is going to be a great performer in alt season, and they want to capitalize on that. Ripple's IPO launch plans underway. We don't know how much value an IPO would do, for XRP. I see people hyping it up saying $1,000 per XRP once Ripple gets an IPO. You know, it's one of those let's wait and see what happens kind of things. And according to Brad, it looks like it's going to happen sometime next year. Hopefully it does send the price of XRP skyrocketing though. XRP secures a UK FCA license, broadening regulatory reach. You know, over in the UK and the EU, they're building out. They're getting laws put in place. They're expanding. They're getting involved with crypto, working with Ripple and XRP. And I think they're way ahead of the United States. That's why I always told people, you know, if you want to see what's coming to the US, just take a look overseas. Look at the UK and the EU. They are pushing ahead while we're being left behind because of anti-crypto armies and because of a corrupt SEC. Launching real-world asset tokenization, pushing the innovation boundaries. Once tokenization comes and it really starts to pick up, which I think it's going to be the second half of this year, we're going to all of a sudden start to see these cryptocurrencies start to move. Because think of all that value coming onto the network. It still has to move. That value has to get moved between person to person, bank to bank, person to company, or person to government. Who knows? The sky's the limit when it comes to tokenization. It could be real estate. It could be a Lambo. It could be anything of value. And once that really starts to pick up traction, these cryptocurrencies are going to go with it. Completion of U.S. money transmitter licenses, strengthening its presence. You know, I don't think it's a coincidence that Ripple and Elon Musk have the same money transmitter license here in the United States. I think that's going to lead to something bigger, and I think it's on the horizon. And you know, those money transmitter license, I always looked at those as the rails that XRP is going to run on in the future. But this is what we still have to look forward to. This is still coming. So when you're an XRP holder, why sit around staring at the price and bitching and complaining all day? You already know what comes next, and it's exciting times ahead. This week could be bigger than last week. The Senate could pass the FIT21 bill. That means the SEC no longer has the power to regulate crypto. In other words, the SEC versus Ripple case would come to an immediate end. You know, if that FIT21 bill gets passed, I think that's going to send all of crypto. I think that could be a catalyst to get crypto really moving. Because think about it, it takes the power away from the SEC. It would be like Gary Gensler just resigned or quit or got fired. That's how big this actually could be. But it's not going to happen this week. Except it won't happen since the Senate is not back in session until June 3rd. Red dates equals not in session. So you see it right here. But you know, this is going to be big. And hopefully the president doesn't veto it. I don't think he will. Now that Trump is all pro-crypto, I don't think Biden is going to vote down or veto something that has to do with crypto. If he does, I think that would be horrible for him going forward. Ripple CTO David Schwartz solves XRP and XLM price chart riddle. So he talks about how XRP and XLM are very similar. But one thing I got to point out is right here. Because everybody always says, let's burn the escrow. That'll pump the price of XRP into infinity. No, it won't. And David Schwartz points that out right here. The one bit that's the most convincing to me is that Stellar burned half their supply and there wasn't so much as a blip on their price chart or any real deviation from XRP's price correlation. These cryptocurrencies move together, and if Ripple was to burn that escrow, I think we would see the price of XRP quickly pump and then it would dump. That's what would actually happen, in my opinion, because we've seen it happen with Stellar and XLM. I think the escrow is going to end up in the hands of the big banks, and most likely the IMF and the BIS and the Fed. But you know, everybody always says, how come XRP and XLM isn't moving? It's because they're tied to a new financial system. Once everything is in place and they start moving money, I think that's when we're going to start to see the price really move based on utility. Right now, it's like they're stuck waiting for that utility to kick in, but it is definitely coming. This comes from Smoke. Ripple will be the settlement infrastructure of the new financial system. The proof is there 100%. You know, everybody always says that Swift is going to come up with an alternative to XRP. They're not. They're going to work with Ripple. You know, Ripple does settlement. Ripple actually does messaging and settlement. But that's what will help Swift survive. But over time, I still think Ripple is going to take more and more business away from Swift, especially in the BRICS countries. Because I think the BRICS are done with Swift completely at this point. This comes from Tokenizer. So whether it's governments or enterprise, these DLTs have caught the attention of world leaders for their respective utility. People always say to me, well, what do you hold? What's in your portfolio? What does your portfolio look like? Well, it looks like this right here. Central banks, QNT, XRP, Algo. I hold all three of those. Global trade, XDC and IOTA, I hold. I don't hold MNW, sorry. Government, DAG, HBAR, A0. I hold all three of those. In fact, I should do an A0 video in the near future. But the reason that I hold these cryptocurrencies is because they have use case and utility. AI, I only hold Casper. Identity, I hold Nexera, an energy web token. But when it comes to Nexera, I hold it because it was built for tokenization. And I think Nexera is going to be huge when it comes to tokenization. Commerce, I don't hold any of those. Payments, I hold XLM, WTK, and Velo now. Or Velo, however you want to pronounce it. But the reason I diversify and I hold these cryptocurrencies is because maybe there's better passive income options on, say, Stellar than there is on XRP or Ripple. Maybe there's going to be better passive income options on Algo. We don't know. But I diversify because they all have similar but different use cases as well. And I want to take advantage of the fourth industrial revolution. I want to make sure I get rich off of this. And I'm not saying go out and buy a massive bag of each of these. Whatever you could afford to lose, I would definitely start diversifying if you only hold XRP. And definitely you should be holding XLM. It's like double dipping. But I just wanted to give you an idea on what I hold. And this is also why I tell you I'm a utility maxi, not an XRP maxi, not an XLM maxi, a utility maxi. But you know, until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.